What's going on, everybody? I have a cool tool that I want to show you that TradeUI has to offer, which is their ABI, or their Best Aggressive Buyer Index. And what this does is it tracks premium getting bought and sold in the option contract world. That way you can utilize it, track it, and figure out when exactly a move is going to happen right when it's happening. So if you're a day trader out there and you have a handful of stocks that you like to trade, you can really use this ABI tool to give yourself a trading edge and give yourself a good idea when it's time to get in or get out of a position. So today we're actually going to run through an example of how you can use the ABI. So when you click on a TradeUI, you can click on that link in the description below. It'll take you to TradeUI. You'll actually be on the page, one of the pages here. This happens to be the news page. But what we're going to do is we're going to click down here on the Insights page. So when I go to Insights, it's actually going to go ahead and populate the SPY Aggressive Buyer Index. And it takes a second to load, but once it's loaded, it'll be populating in live time. And it'll show you four different things: the call premium to the buy side, the put premium to the buy side, the call premium to the sell side, and the put premium to the sell side. So the cool thing that I want to do here is I want to actually look at different ones. I'm going to go to Amazon, for example. I'm going to day trade Amazon, right? So I'm going to click AMZN on the ticker there, and I'm going to click go. And it's kind of hard to read because there's such a high spike at the beginning of the day. And what you want to do, there it goes, actually reset. Now this is the chart that you'll see for Amazon. So there's a couple things you can do here. Me personally, I'm not really worried about the calls and the puts getting bought. I really like to see the calls and the puts getting sold, because to me that tells me if puts are getting sold, they expect a move to the bull side. If calls are getting sold, they expect a run to the bear side. So remember, people are selling puts, they're bullish. They're selling calls. That means they're giving up on this. They're giving up on this rally and it's starting to sell off. So you can really utilize this to identify potential reversals and line that up with your support and resistance lines or other technical analysis you use to get in on the trade. So it looks like we had a couple of spikes today on Amazon. We had one at 10:30. We have a little spike right here at 11:04. When you kind of click on it right here, it'll actually show you the different spikes that happened. And then right here we had a put spike, a sell put spike, a high one at 11:52. So let's go to the chart and figure out what's going on. All right, so we got Tesla pulled up here. So let's go to AMZN. All right, beautiful. All right, so it kind of consolidated at the beginning of the day, and then it really rallied to the upside. So remember when we saw those put selling going on? Let's see when it exactly lined up. I believe it said 11:53. Let's see, because anything around the $200,000 range you're not really worried about. What you want to see is something above the $300,000 to $400,000 range, especially on single stocks. If it was something like the S&P 500 or different index, you'd want to see these orders in over $1 million. So in this case, we had one almost 400,000, and it looks like it was at right here at 11:52. All right, so let's go back to the chart. Let's see, where can I find 11:52 at? 11:52 is right here. Beautiful. So see where it blew up past that VWAP, and then it kind of consolidated and it ripped throughout the rest of the day. So that could have told you that, hey, what was going on here is they said it was a battle between the bulls and the bears. The bears were giving up because guess what? The bears were selling their puts, right? Their bears were closing out their puts. Puts are being sold. So that means that the bears were giving up and it's time for the bulls to take over. And sure enough, throughout the trading day, the bulls actually won this fight today in Amazon. So this is just a quick example of how you can use TradeUI's ABI tool to give yourself a trading edge. You can use other tools you want to use. However, pick a stock that you like to trade, track it for a couple of days to see how consistent it is with your stock. And then if you think this is a tool that you want to use, go ahead and try it out. Click the link in the description below. It'll take you to TradeUI, and that way you can go ahead and get started using their system. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.